All right, we are back. Let's go out to Chris in Huntsville. What's up, Chris?
Hey, Dr. John. How are you doing?
I'm rocking on to the break of dawn. What are you doing?
Oh, just sitting, waiting for the kids to get out of school. Good times.
Just that sounds sad, Chris. Can't you be like take disco dance lessons online or something? Come on.
Yeah, I know. I need to. I know. First day back, so.
All right. You get one day. All right. So what's up? How can I help?
How can I overcome crushing self-doubt? I'm feeling overwhelmed with making some major life decisions. I've been a stay-at-home mom for the last 15 plus years and want to return to work so I can get out of my abusive marriage. I had a work colleague recently reach out to me to help me get a job, and I've been extended an offer, but I'm quite scared to take it because I'm not sure that I'm qualified or I'm going to be able to do it. And I'm just really scared that I'm going to fail. And I don't want to let my kids down.
Tell me about this marriage.
It's pretty much consists of lots of silent treatment, getting punished for I don't even know what, not saying the right thing or not doing the right thing. He'll go days or weeks without speaking to me. A lot of violent outbursts, not laying hands on me, but throwing things around and kick the dogs a couple of times. And and he just says bad things to kids too. And I just
have you moved out?
No, we're still together.
So when you say to get out of a bad marriage, or is step one getting this job and securing finances, and step two moving out?
Yes.
Okay. Does he know that, or is this just internal?
Internal. He doesn't know it.
Okay. Number one, I just applaud you.
Thanks.
And you and I could probably talk for another couple hours on this, but these almost always have an escalating trend to them. And something tells me that this has become something you can't do anymore.
Yeah, I think it's slowly killing me.
Yeah. My guess is it's probably fast killing you. And you've got two big bricks in your backpack. Number one is stay-at-home moms are routinely told that they are dumb and useless and a drain on society, and they should, if they had real worth, they would go get jobs and make real dollars. That's a global society problem we have. It's nonsense and it's insidious and it's stupid, but that's the way it is. The second thing is you've been married to a gigantic 5-year-old child who acts like a brat and a violent brat. And who throws things and kicks things and swears at things like a child does.
Yeah.
And in the process, you have tried for how long have y'all been married?
16 years.
You've tried for 16 years to be whatever he needed you to be so he'd stop doing that.
Yeah.
And you're just now realizing, oh, it's not me. It never has been.
Yes, exactly.
And so when confidence is, contrary to what TikTok will tell you, confidence is not something you can just conjure. Confidence is known inside your body when it knows it can do a thing. And your confidence has been rattled to the core because you've been trying to figure out what you're doing so wrong all these years, and you don't have that confidence. Okay?
Yeah.
So in these initial weeks and months and years, as you are getting your footing, new firm footing on new concrete sidewalks, when you've been swimming in muck and water and goo the last 16 years, what we're going to do for a season is we're going to outsource that confidence. Okay? And I'm always telling people not to outsource their life, but in this case, it's a little bit different. Here's who you're going to outsource it to. A business is only in business if it makes money. And so a good manager will hire the best people so that the business makes money, so that the business can continue.
Yeah.
And they looked at you. And they said, she can help us. And so where you don't have confidence, know that they're not doing you a favor. They're not hooking you up. That's not how business works.
Yeah.
Right? If it was a church or a nonprofit, maybe. Maybe they're trying to help you out.
Yeah.
This is a business. And they picked you. And so in the moments when you think, I can't do this, remember, they do.
Yeah.
They think I can. And by the way, you've been a parent to how many kids?
2.
You've raised 2 humans and you've protected them from a third giant child for 16 years. You can do just about any freaking thing you want to do.
Yeah.
And can I tell you one more thing?
Yes.
Oh, God, you're going to screw up so much.
Yeah.
You're going to screw up so much.
Yeah.
Because you've been out of the workforce. You have to learn.
Yeah. I'm really scared about setting myself up for failure.
Yeah, so let me tell you this. Don't be scared about it because it's 100% going to happen.
It's going to happen, yeah.
It's going to happen. So
yeah.
It's like if I saw some data the other day that said, I don't remember I saw this, but it's pretty powerful. People will do anything to avoid uncertainty, right? So a 50% chance that something's going to go great or a 50% chance something's going to go wrong. They would rather take the percentage that 100% of things are going to go wrong than live in the ambiguity that half might go right, half might go good, which statistically is insane. That doesn't make any sense, right? That's like, I would rather it be 100% bad than this could go really great or it could go really bad. So I'm telling you, there's 100% chance that you screw stuff up. And there's 100% chance I have screwed things up today in my job. And that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
All of us have. That's part of doing business. That's part of the great lie of people outside of business who are stay-at-home moms who are like, oh, I could never go do that because I don't have the... Dude, no, we're all making it up as we go. All of us. You're going to learn some incredible new skills and you're going to transform your life. And I've told this story several times. Have you heard me tell the story of my mom?
Actually, I have not.
Okay. She was not allowed...
But no, sorry.
It's okay. She wasn't allowed to go to college. Okay? For a whole host of reasons, but she wasn't allowed to go. So she got married to my dad, who was a homicide detective, and she just settled into being a stay-at-home mom. And then she transitioned to working like stay-at-home mom, and then like worked a few hours a week at a local church, like in the craft office, like making sure the construction paper is where it needed to be, and the pipe cleaners were in the right drawer, stuff like that.
Right.
And then she, my dad was always encouraging her, please go to school, please go to school, please go to school. And finally, at 42, she got the courage to go back. I was a freshman, I think, or maybe a sophomore, but I think a freshman in high school. She took her first community college class and got an A. And she went the next semester and took one more class at a local, just down the street from our house, community college.
Yeah.
That was at 42.
Yeah.
At 57, she graduated with her PhD after working at Enron and Deloitte & Touche before those two companies imploded. And right now, she's in her 70s. She just had her birthday, and she had her birthday in Oxford. This is her last summer to teach at Oxford before she retires from being a professor for good.
Wow.
And she's in her 70s. Here's why I tell you that.
Amazing.
You can do anything.
Yeah.
And there was a ton of bumps and bruises along the way. I thought my whole world had been turned upside down because my mom walked in and she said, hey, come here. And she took me into the laundry room and she put the thing of soap on the washing machine and said, this is how this works. And from here on out, you're on your own. And I was like, no. And you know what? I lived.
Right. Yeah.
I had to get a job. I lived. Not only did I live, but I benefited from all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so your life will change. It will be very different. And if you leave your husband too, it's going to be mess. It's going to be heartbreak, even though it's the right thing. All those things, you're in a road, like you're headed down a road. It's a very, very tough road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to get people in your life that you trust for those moments when you have to outsource that confidence.
Yes.
You got to get people in your life that you trust for when you simply don't have the skills for what comes next. And you can learn them.
Yeah.
Had you ever, before your oldest went to middle school, had you ever been the parent of a middle schooler?
No.
No, you learned how to do that.
Right.
Right? You know how to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Figured it out. You ever know how to, I don't know, fix a weird rash on somebody's butt crack? No, never did. I had to figure that out. That's what happens when you have kids, right? You figured it out. You did it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You will figure this out too.
Okay.
Okay?
Gotta try. I'm gonna try.
No, hold on. You will. Here's one of my favorite definitions of imposter syndrome.
Oh yeah.
I've
heard of it. Yeah.
It's the fear that other people are judging me as harshly as I'm judging myself.
Yeah.
Can I ask you one hard question?
Yes. Yes.
And tell me if I'm wrong, okay?
Okay.
Do you doubt yourself because you've stayed too long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's partly the reason.
Is there a reason Chris feels like Chris let Chris down? Or worse, you feel like you let your kids down?
Yeah. I feel really stupid for staying and letting it get to this point.
Okay. We done? Are we done now?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay. So let's say we did stupid things, not we're stupid.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? There's a big difference. Guilt is, man, that was dumb. Shame is, I am dumb. And you're not dumb. You're a woman who tried to love her husband the best you could. And you tried to keep your family intact. And you tried to make sure your kids had a mom and a dad. And you had a husband that would not let that freaking happen.
Yeah.
And who's increasingly putting you in unsafe situations.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
That's heroic. It's brave. It's not stupid.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Has it gone on too long? Probably.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It is. I think he knows I'm about a job, and I think he's getting nervous. So.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Yeah. So he tries to change behavior, but I know that doesn't ever change. So I've had 16 years to see that. So.
Listen, whenever you change the equilibrium in a home,
yeah,
it always does whatever it can to drag it back to what it was, right?
Right.
So I'd expect the volume to get, like, if nice guy doesn't work, then loud guy will show up, then temper tantrum guy will show up.
Yeah.
And I want you to have some people in your life that you can call when you need to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? Do you have that?
I do.
Good.
It would be difficult, but I do.
Okay. Every step of the way, 100% chance it will be difficult.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be difficult. So let's just get that out of the way. And then we're going to go do what we got to do. Okay. To keep our kids safe, keep ourselves safe, keep our family safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? I'm very, very proud of you, Chris. I'll be with you every step of the way. I want you to hang on the line. I'm going to send you both of my books, my brand new one, Building a Non-Anxious Life. It's kind of what you're talking about. How do I just build something completely new in a way that there's peace in my house, there's warmth in my house, there's laughter back in my house. There's just not this constant pulse of electricity. I'm going to send you my first book, Own Your Past, Change Your Future, which is about what do you do when it all falls apart? How do I process what happened when I was a kid, dealing with that old trauma? And then how do I cast that forward and create something completely new? I'm going to send you both of those books as my gift. Call anytime and I'll walk with you. You got a hard road ahead of you. And I am 100% sure you can do it. I'm proud of you, Chris. When you don't have confidence in yourself, know at least one knuckleheaded podcaster does. And I promise you there's a whole bunch of other folks too.